Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to make our first stamp with the styrofoam. We are going to make little leaves and we're going to print these leaves multiple times to create a full plant like this. So that's really cool. That's one of the coolest parts I think about printmaking, is that you can take one stamp and you can stamp it many times to make something like this. So that is what we're going to do today. So we're going to draw the pot or the planter that you want to put it in. We're going to draw the tabletop or countertop here, and then we're also going to draw a little leaf stamp. So let's get started. Okay, so the very first thing that we want to do is just grab a piece of the 9x12 mixed media paper, and you're going to draw a pot and you're going to draw like the counter or table that it's on. We want to leave a good amount of space up here for your leaves and your plant. My pot is maybe like 3.5, 4 inches tall. Decorate it however you want to. It doesn't even need to be this shape if you don't want it to be. It can be wider, it can have cool designs on it. You can do whatever you want with it. So the next thing we're gonna do is draw our leaf. This is mine here. You don't have to make yours like this. In fact, if you want to, you can take a piece of paper, and you can sketch out some different designs. We want it to be fairly simple, but we do want to add a little bit of detail in there to make it a little bit more interesting. So if you want to do some like dots, you could do something like that. If you want your leaves to be kind of maybe like long and skinny, you could do that. Maybe a little bit wider. Doesn't matter. But yeah, do something like this, and then you're going to grab a small piece of the styrofoam and you are going to draw in it with either a pencil, or you can use a colored pencil because it doesn't actually matter. But what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to press in to that styrofoam. We're making an indent into that styrofoam here. So there's the outline of my leaf. You can see it. You can see how it's indented. I'm gonna draw a line down the middle. And then I'm gonna draw some stripes, like the veins of the leaf here. All right, and so here is my leaf ready to go. And then I'm just going to cut around the edge. You want to leave that edge that you drew. So you're going to cut around that. And there is your leaf stamp. Okay, so now I have 4 different shades of green. I added more white to this one. You could even add more white if you wanted to, but we just want them to be different so that when we layer the stamps, our plant has more dimension here. Okay, so once I filled out kind of this outside edge of the plant, I darkened a green, added a little more blue to a green, and put in these darker leaves right here. So that just gives this plant a little bit more dimension. So you can just keep going as much as you want. You can make the plant taller, but the key is to just keep layering those leaves. I have probably about 12 leaf stamps on here right now. Okay, so here is my finished product. Here is another example here. Like I said before, I added in some of these pencil lines that you can see here just to kind of give it some more dimension. If you want to do that, that's awesome. Do it when the paint is dry, right? And like, you can make your plant taller, you can make it wider, do whatever you want here. But the whole awesome thing about this is that you just used one stamp to do this and make this whole thing here. So that's really cool. And yeah, so that's our first stamp, and we're gonna make a few more in the next couple of days. Hope you had fun.